Good evening, Namibia. The moment we've all been waiting for is finally here. Welcome to the NamAuto show. I'm your host, Otjiwarongo, and I must say that I'm excited to be part of this journey. Let's have a look at what you can expect on this new season. Exciting, right? Well, let's get into our first insert of the show. We visited Von Baum's Volkswagen in Otjiwarongo and we spoke to the dealer principal. Right after that, we get to test the new Amarok V6. Let's take a look.
Hi, my name is Johan De Vos. I'm the dealer principal here at Von Baum's Volkswagen in Otjiwarongo. This dealership has been a Volkswagen accredited dealership since 1961, when it was founded by Mr. Klaus Von Baum way back in 1961. He started it off as a VW dealership, ran it all the way until 1990s when his cousin George Rudiger took over. And the best thing that happened to this dealership is in 2015, Pupkewitz bought over ownership and it joined the group. And it's been going from strength to strength since then. Von Baum's Volkswagen, as I mentioned, is part of the Pupkewitz group. So there's numerous Pupkewitz branches across the country, but we currently are the only VW branch in the Pupkewitz group. We're also the northernmost Volkswagen branch in the country, and we serve a wide area from here up until the Angolan border. Being around since the 1960s, this dealership has won numerous customer service awards. It's got a massive reputation for customer service. We've won sales awards and we've gone from strength to strength. One of our biggest achievements in the last couple of years was just doubling our numbers in terms of sales. What makes Von Baum's Volkswagen unique is that we are situated here out in the country. So what we offer our customers is we offer you the friendliness, the personal touch that you get from the guys in the rural areas. But other than normal rural areas guys, we have the capacity to service you just as well as anybody in the city. So you get the best of both worlds. At Von Baum's, we offer the entire range of services that you would expect of a car dealership. We obviously have new and used vehicles, master car vehicles, which is a factory-approved used vehicle program. We've got our sales people are equipped to handle your finance and insurance. We sell all the approved VW parts. We have a fully certified workshop, and we have an accessory fitment center in town, so we can load up your Amarok with whatever you need. We've got a laid-back but professional culture here. Because we're a smaller town, we care about our customers, we know them by heart. We very often have people just coming in saying hello without being due for a service or having to buy a car, just coming and have a walk around. We love to interact with the community. We just love to service our customers. Our long-term goals are to increase our footprint in the Namibian market. We would like to start dominating the market and take away market share from other players in the market and get each and everyone into a VW, the product we love. Here at VW, we are so lucky and blessed that we have a car for everybody, from finishing high school, for first-time job seekers, to midlife professionals. We've got the Vivo for the entry level. We've got the Polo. We've got the Jetta for the guys moving up in life. We've got the Amarok for the big guys. We've got the Touareg for the serious executive. So for every facet of your life, we have a VW for you. Our star models will always be our Vivo and Polo, which is both due for a serious upgrade. They are star performance, and they're the ones that everybody starts off with, and that's the one that grows the love for the brand. Then we've got our other serious guys is the Jetta, which is a well-loved family sedan. And then our headliner, big hitter, is the Amarok V6, which absolutely stole the show this year. And whatever we can find, we can get an owner for. Yeah, at Von Baum's, 39 people are employed. It's for a rural town. It's quite a large number to employ in one workplace. But we've got such a diverse team, which helps us talk to and relate to every aspect of the community. So we transverse all types of boundaries, and we're able to serve everybody in the manner they feel comfortable in. I would encourage any viewer or any person out there to visit Von Baum's Volkswagen. Like I mentioned before, we've got an absolute culture that is developed around serving the customer and to putting the customer into the car that best suits his needs. So we've got a brilliant brand. We've got arguably the most exciting brand with the widest range of products in the country. And on top of that, we've got the expertise and the know-how and the personal touch to put people into the car that they deserve. To finish off, I would say, come to us. Let we help you drive the car of your dreams, whether you know what it is or not.
Hi, and welcome to this section of the show. I'm Carl, and I'll be reviewing the cars. Today we are driving the 2018 Volkswagen Amarok. First impressions, great car. Looks good, full leather interior, has a sat-nav, great visibility, good ride comfort. So the 2018 Amarok has many nice features. It has a sat-nav with touchscreen radio that also features Bluetooth connectivity and an SD card slot. It also has a really great 8-speed ZF gearbox with several different modes, where you can switch the traction control off. You have a special off-road mode, and that's actually what you want in a bakkie. Then it has nice soft leather seats. Actually, most of the interior is made out of leather. The steering wheel feels nice. Otherwise, it's just a really spacious place to be. You don't feel cramped, and it's comfortable on top of that. So the 2018 Amarok comes with two different engine options. The 2-liter 4-cylinder diesel, which has 103 kilowatts and 340 Newton meters. Then there's the V6, in other words, the big daddy. It has a 3-liter 6-cylinder engine with a turbo that produces 165 kilowatts and 550 Newton meters of torque. It has a special overboost function where you get up to 185 kilowatts for a short amount of time to help you with overtaking and so on and so forth. A huge selling point of the 2018 Amarok is the fact that the steering is really good. It almost resembles the steering of a passenger car. It has very little feedback on the long road, so that you don't feel nervous while driving the car. It's very stable, it doesn't shake, and it doesn't vibrate. The suspension of the car is very comfortable, nothing to complain about. Good for the long road and good for on town. So, what do I think about the granddaddy of the German bakkie? Well, it's a really great car. And considering that there are no real competitors as yet, it's definitely the best in its class. If you're interested in an Amarok, you are more than welcome to contact Von Baum's Volkswagen in Otjiwarongo, and they'll be sure to help you out.
In this segment, we focus on personalities, celebrities, ordinary Namibian people that drive really fancy, catchy cars. Well, some are not really fancy, but I mean, there's always that unique element to the car. Well, in this episode, we're joined by the oh-so-lovely Maria Nepembe, who needs no introduction, former Big Brother housemate, to radio personality, to TV personality. Yo, I'm even losing breath by introducing this beauty. Let's check her out and her ride.
Maria Nepembe. A lot of people know me as a radio presenter, a TV presenter, but my hustle mostly is I manage or co-own a modeling agency. I'm a fashion designer and I'm also an actress. So I'm kind of like a jack of all trades, you know, but I'm a personality. I grew up in Windhoek like any other, I think, Windhoek person. They came from somewhere and then they just moved to Windhoek for obviously greener pastures and of course better school. I'm not a car enthusiast at all. Even my own car, I don't know the specifics of my car. All I know is ever since I was a little girl, my dream car was a Jeep. Just the word Jeep just speaks to me, you know. So when I was able to get one, I was like, you know what, let me get myself a Jeep. And I've been in love ever since. You know, it's so big, it's so masculine, it's a beast on the road, you know. And when people see me coming, they move to the side, like, yeah. I call him Django, that's my car's name. I know a Jeep is like an off-road car, it's like for adventurous people. And the weird thing is, I'm none of the above. I'm not adventurous. So a lot of people actually comment and say, Maria, you don't deserve that car because you're supposed to use it like, you know, like how anybody else would use it. Take advantage of all its features, like climbing on big rocks and going to the dunes. And I'm just like, no, my car is just supposed to look pretty and have people look at it and admire from a distance. I'm not going to put my baby through all of that. No, I don't think so. You know, I see a lot of Jeep Wranglers in Windhoek, but I don't think there's any other Jeep Wrangler like mine. I didn't want something like that everybody else had. I want mine to have like its own distinctive look. I want mine to be completely different from the rest, and that's why I always try and also keep my brand different from everybody else's brand. Like something has to be special about me, and that's also what I wanted for my car. Now I love black, you know, but then every other Jeep is black. So I thought, let's make it matte black, you know, and my favorite color happens to be orange. And of course, nobody wants a completely orange car. That's a bit much. So I thought, let me put a bit of orange details to it, like the door handles, the little thingies on the rims, and then the inside of the car is also black and orange. So there's some parts inside that are also orange. Yeah, I had everything actually changed from the sound to the seats, to the lights, to the tires, and those tires are huge. Sometimes, you know, when you drive a big car, you think, I mean, what can happen to the, you know, what can happen to him? So you're not as sensitive or as careful as you would be with like a little Golf or, you know. I have quite a small entrance at my house, so a lot of times when I'm not concentrating, my wall has been fixed so many times because of him. So sometimes I'll drive into the house and my mind might be elsewhere and I just hear like a knock. And I don't know what hater decided to come into my life and steal my J. So now I drive an Eep instead of a Jeep. But you know what? My baby and I, nobody can separate us, you know. That's my homeboy, man. That's my homeboy, you know. Even though he's an Eep now, he's still a Jeep in my heart, you know. People might not know this about me because, you know, because of my brand, I had to kind of change my look, you know, feminine it a bit. But I grew up a tomboy. I played professional soccer in Germany. So I've always been very man. Even my walk sometimes, I try and fix it a bit, but even my walk is very manly, very tomboyish. So for me, this is just another representation of who I am and my personality. And of course, people approach me all the time, like, oh my gosh, Maria, I love your car. Don't you want to sell it to me? Actually, people offer to buy my car for me, but I can be how broke, I'll never sell my babe. Like, I'll be parked somewhere minding my business, in the car, maybe on my phone or something. And random people will just come touch my car, take pictures in front of my car, do with me in the car, and they couldn't be bothered. Not even like, oh, hello, may I touch your car? No, none of that. Just, oh my tire, I remember, just people having random conversations around my car, and I'm just like, hello, hi, may I help you? And I've gotten so used to it, I just ignore it now. Like, I'm not even bothered anymore. And please stop stealing my letters from my car. Like, it's not cool.
Are you in the business of wanting to know where your car is at all times? Or perhaps you're just the type of parent that needs to know where the kids are when they go out? Well, we visited Youtrack, and of course, they shared an insight of the services that they provide. Let's have a look.
Hi, welcome to Youtrack Fleet Management.
Hi, my name is Johan De Vos. I'm the owner and founder of Youtrack Fleet Management. We are a tracking company specializing from tracking animals to tracking fleets. Whatever you need tracking, we can basically supply it for you. We've been operating for about 6 years now, and we've got a footprint in Namibia, South Africa, Botswana, and Angola. This is the only branch, but we've got installers across Namibia and also installers in South Africa that assist clients whenever we need it. Yeah. We've got WebFleet, which is a product from TomTom Telematics. It allows you to track your fleet across borders. It allows you to give orders to drivers. It allows you to monitor the fuel consumption of the vehicle or the truck. We read all the information from CAN bus history from your truck. Then we also have Youtrack Plug and Play. It's basically a basic tracking device. We install it in vehicles. It takes about 2 minutes. It plugs into the vehicle, and once again the client can have a look where the car is every 10 seconds, either from a laptop or directly from his phone. We've got apps on the iPhone store or on Play Store. Okay, so the strength Youtrack gives to the client is basically simplicity. We went with an easy to manage, easy to install device. That puts us above our competitors at this stage. Cost effective, we kept the price as low as possible, so anybody can basically get a tracking device. And we can see that from clients tracking their private vehicles to clients tracking fleets of over 150 vehicles. So because of the cost efficiency and the simplicity of our product, it's definitely a hit in the market. Because we started with TomTom WebFleet and the telematics side, we also got the TomTom consumer products, which ranges from the TomTom Bandit, which is a camera, sports watches. It gives you your heart rate, cardio. It can tell you your distance that you've done, exercising, all those kinds of things. So the whole TomTom product range. Then we also do an in-car camera system. So we've been operating for 6 years. The company's been going from strength to strength, and I feel the next 6 years could only be beneficial for ourselves and obviously all the clients in Namibia. We're busy branching more out to countries around Namibia because of the simplicity. Once again, it's so easy to just send a tracking device to Botswana, for instance. The client plugs it in and he is off tracking. For clients to come and visit us, we'll help them anytime. The most advantage they will get from it is to just know where your assets are. No more worrying, no more thinking, no more trusting your sixth sense. So we basically give you the tools to track any vehicle or any asset. And we'd like to help every client in Namibia. Our slogan is keeping track of what is yours, and we believe in that.
Up next, let's go visit the Windhoek Go-Kart Entertainment Center. Check it out. We are here at the Go-Karting Entertainment Center, and of course we will be viewing or checking out different companies battling it out for the fastest time. For today's show, we have 4 competitors who will be battling it out for the fastest time and not for the pole position. Let's get to meet who these competitors are. Massive fun to watch, and if you guys want to take part in any activities of that sort, do make sure you visit the Go-Karting Center right here in Windhoek. Do remember that on Mondays they're not open, so don't make any plans for Monday. They do open though on Tuesdays until Friday from 2 o'clock to 10 o'clock. On Saturdays they're open from 10 to 10 in the evening, and then on Sundays they're open from 12 until 10 in the evening. But of course, do remember that the price ranges from 100 to 220. So go out, get your squad, and come out and have fun. When driving, 3 elements are required: power, speed, and control. But when you're a stunt driver, danger and risks are other elements to consider. I don't know how he does it, but let's meet Most Wanted. Time flies when you're having fun, but that's all we had for today's show. I hope you guys did enjoy the show and do become part of our social media family. Do follow us on all of the links that are popping up right here at the bottom. From me and the whole entire crew, it is good night. We'll see you guys next week, same time, same place. But before I sign out, let's have a look at what you guys can expect next week.